group discussion. One is for the students up to class 9, that is 3 candidates sitting in the first bench, and the topic for the rest of the students is good and positive thinking always brings peace, happiness and success. So we will discuss on that topic first. You will tell one by one serially. Let's start.
Yes, I agree with this topic because when I want to tell it with an example, because when we do something wrong and our elder or someone else scold us for this, at that time we should not take it badly or wrong way. We should take it a positive way and we should learn from our mistakes, and this how we can correct our mistakes, and after time we can we can do this work perfectly. So we take it all things positively, so we can have the success. So that's
So I agree with this topic. If we think positively, we can concentrate in the positive way and do the works in our life in a positive thinking. And the negative thinking leads us to a bad path, and we should always think positive so we can get success in our lives.
Today our topic is that positive and good thinking brings happiness, success and peace in our life. So positive thinking is a thing to think every situation, everything in a positive way, in a good way. So when I'm giving an example that when we get failure from somewhere, most of the people think that we will not able to do anything in our life, but we have to think it positively, and we can change our failure into success if we think positively, and if we don't become upset and don't think too much about our failure. If we think that we can do something in our life with our positive thinking, then we can surely we can succeed in our life. So that's all.
Positive thinking is needed for all of us, because if we think positively all the things, so we can overcome all the trouble and all the problems. So I give you an example that if we are failure or rejected some things, so when we think that why I am rejected or why I am failure, so this is not done, because I think in this situation we always think the positively and overcome the situation in this way. So
okay, so let me tell at first what is positive thinking. Positive thinking always means that you take the unpleasantness or unpleasant situation in a more productive way or in a more positive way. You think that the better is going to happen, not the worst is. And positive thinking often starts with self-talk. By talking in ourselves, we can enclose a lots of matters that is going or running through our head. Positive thinking often starts with self-talk. By talking in ourselves, we can enclose a lots of matters which is going through our minds and distracting us from our concentration on the goals or the life long run. And also by practicing gratitude or thinking in a positive way in every bad situation can help us to live a peaceful and happy life. Because if there's a little bit of negativity in our mind will distract from the long run track, and we will think that the worst is gonna come. I am too afraid of the life like this. And by thinking positively, we can also keep our mind clear, and we can which will help us to keep the mind organized and engaged in our daily works, and it will also help to concentrate on our studies especially, and by studying hard and fully with concentration, we can also achieve the success or goals of our life. Thank you.
So positive and good thinking, the power of positive and good thinking is really remarkable. There are always positive and negative things all around us, but if we only concentrate on the positive and good thinking, we will start seeing and experiencing only the good and positive things. Like if I say that think of color red, you will suddenly start noticing the color red around all around you. Does it appear after my words? No, actually it was there already, but now you are starting thinking of it. So that's why we should start focusing on thinking about good and positive things. In this way, our mental health will be good, and all we know that a good mental health is always required to achieve success, happiness, and
good and positive thinking is an attitude that highlights the brighter side of the man. It is necessary for good health, and it is a satisfaction. Positive mind people always stay positive other person, and by positive and good thinking, a man or everyone can do any impossible thing. Whenever we played against a hard team, then we think that it is impossible to win. By thinking this, we decrease our ability. But when we think that we will win the match, or we play by the sportsman spirit, then it will be get more confidence in ourselves. Good thinking or positive doesn't mean ignore the reality. There is good and bad side. We choose good side and tackle the bad side by the positive thinking. Just like one night before of exam, we think that tomorrow I will not write anything, or this exam will be worst exam in our life. But if we do not think this and give exam with my full concentration, then it will be a good result in exam. So thank you.
So I also believe that thinking positive brings joy in our life and gives us mental pleasure. But I also believe that at that time we should thinking the every possible outcome, whether that may be positive or that may be negative. Because I do really think that carrying a happiness and fruitful life is all about joy and sorrow. So if we already think about every possible outcome, whether that it would be positive or negative, then we can deal with it later. Just like if I am going to give a interview to a company, I have to keep in mind that there is two possibilities, that whether I can join that or I can eliminate it from that part of course. And if I just only think about the positivity and think that I will get the job, then how if something other happens, then that will really make myself more sorrow than thinking and negativity something from what. That's it.
Yes.
good thinking and positive thinking always leads us to the success. And there are so many quotes which is about the good and positive thinking which leads us to our success. And it's not that it's not easy to think positive and stay positive in every situation. In every situation means the situation when it is too bad, when it is too bad for our life. And for the good and the positive thinking, I will share today some points which will help us to think and stay positively. At first, I will tell that everything happens for the best.
Positive thinking is the medicine of success and happiness. It increases our confidence level. When our exam is, as an example, where our exam is coming, then most of the students think that this exam I can't do that. But this time, if students think I can do this exam, then the students give a successful exam, complete their exam, and they get a good result.
Sir, how is it possible to think always in the positive and good way? There is so many troubles and there is so many difficulties, yes. And we are not monk or saint that we will accept everything. It is easy to tell that at the time of sorrow you think positively, but not easy to do because we are human being. For a human being it is not possible. But if you know that two medicine is there, sweet medicine and bitter medicine. In a glass of water, if you put the bitter medicine, it is too much bitter. You are unable to drink it. Then will you add again the bitter medicine, or you will to reduce the bitterness? You have to add the sweet medicine. So what we are doing? When we are nervous, we are negative situation, we are totally tensed, becoming tensed. Then the negativity is increasing, and there is not a little chance to survive or prevent that obstacle. Suppose I am sharing small thing. It is the fact of mine actually. Everybody knows there is a chest pain in the left side. Definitely it is from heart, and we are thinking if there is heart disease, if there is maybe heart attack. Then I was thinking rapidly for the pain, and when I am thinking in this way, I become nervous, full nervous, negativity covered me. And then when I went for ECG, 3 position blocked in heart. Then again my negativity increased, and total it is happened. I will not. They told let's say if one doctor tell me within 72 hours you have to wait, it will be heart attack. Then automatically, totally half dead is me. Then I went to nursing home, and I was admitted to the nursing home. And doctor, the cardiologist specialist, what happened? And this happened. Some questions he put, I don't want to increase my saying. So, well, okay, I will do some tests. In between the time you take whatever medicine we are taking, I will not advise you not to take. But let me give time. After from some checking, the doctor telling that it is not from your heart, it is some muscle pain. So, why? But not that, it is going to your heart because you are thinking. When you are thinking about this in negatively, then it is really coming to your heart, and heart attack may also happen for this, not from originally. It was not from your heart. You take the painkiller, half tablet, it will reduce. When doctor told me, the 70% I was cured hearing the word. And when I took the half tablet, then I was feeling my pain is okay now. So, why? Then positivity came to me, and it is fact. So, when we are fighting, if we admit that we have been defeated before the fighting, before the result come out, And if we are nervous, then definitely we are going to be defeated. Definitely we are going to be defeated. So we come to the main truck. So many words are there, but one thing we know, that we are human being. We can we can tell everything, but to do is. But it is very much true that being an educated human being, we should know that we should not increase the negativity. To decrease the negativity, we should add some positivity in negative thing. Then ultimately, negativity will not increase and there will be some scope for surviving. There will be, if at the time of accident, some positivity, okay, I will survive anything. If any other place, suppose another person is injured, I take the person to them. If I am not being tensed, then how will be able to make? I will to encourage the person. People, no, it will happen. You will be fit. When we are going visiting the hospital, no, you will be okay. Then patients are encouraging. Negativity is decreasing. Negativity is decreasing. So always, if you are in positive mind, if you are in good mind, then you will see that the attack of any disease will be problem. Your heart will be strong. You will be able to increase your immunity power, and there will not be any question of upset. Or always think that when we are being upset, someone behaved badly, rudely, or insult us, so that we are. So we will ignore them. We will not keep the word in mind. So why should I think? Whole day I will think for that. That means I am giving you the remote control of my heart or mind, that you are remoting. Your intention is to obstruct me, and that's why you are irritating me. And I am accepting your irritation. You are winning. So if I ignore you, you will take 1, 2, 3, 4 times, then you will go bad. Then you are saying, sir is not being irritated my word, so I have no gain to tell in this way. So in this way, if we tell this in this, nowadays in the young generation, young trend, they are always using double meaning word. That means they are not thinking good. When at the time of maturity, automatically all human being is learning. It is the universal system of human being. But they think if I disclose this without friend circle, then I am Bahadur. Means I am hero. I have understood what you want to tell. I have understood. But everybody understood. But why you are telling? That means your thinking is bad. That means your thinking is bad. So it never bring any good thing in your work. Never bring any good thing. So always think good, so that good result comes. And your negativity, you try to reduce. I will not tell that you laugh always. It is not possible in the time of sorrow. But don't increase the negativity. Always. Vivekananda told that we don't know what is required for us. I wanted so many things from God, but God has given me nothing. Again he is repeating, God has given me everything. What was required for me, that was unknown to me. So God knows. If you go ask God, you give me such thing, as thing, God will not give. God will give you, and that is faith. So keep faith on the Almighty. Keep faith on. You cannot change the world. It is not in your hand. What is going to happen will happen. And if you think negatively, that happening will turn in great way and you will be in trouble. If you did not think in such negative way, and you would be able to overcome all things very easily. So that's all. Thank you very much. Students up to class 9, reading in 8 and 9, will tell one by one their topic is birds should not be caged. So you start.
Birds look great when they are flying freely outside. But when they are in cage, they look like subjugated. Birds can suffer from loneliness and hunger as a result of being confined in cages. As much he loves flying with other birds outside, he hates being cooped up in a cage. Birds lost their ability to fly as a result of they are in the cage. In my opinion, birds should be allowed freely in the sky instead of being caged. That's all. Thank you.
Birds should not be caged. If people were in cage, people feel the same way. Birds are independent. If birds gives us peace with their beautiful voice, but we do nothing and cage them. So we try to did not cage any bird.
We are all free. We love to see birds flying in the sky, and birds love to fly in the sky. So if we lock it in a cage, it will be sad and it can't enjoy its life. So we all have the right to enjoy our life. So we should not lock a bird in a cage.
So you have discussed very nicely. It is right that birds should not be caged because we are human being. If we are kept in jail, in prison, then will we free? Will we feel happiness? No. Just like that, the environment is the place for birds. Birds are beautiful in environment and forest and tree and nature. So they are twittering, they are playing, they are singing a sweet song. But if they are in cage, they will be imprisoned.